What's up, y'all? How's my hair this morning? Is it pretty? So, it's a great time to be alive. Grateful to be here. Grateful to be expanding my capacity to give and receive love, to attract abundance, health, wealth, and happiness into my life. Dismissing those that no longer serve me or my highest vibration. I know that sounds selfish, but if you're surrounding yourself with people that are draining you and taking your energy, you're not serving yourself, you're not serving the universe, you're not serving God. You have to take care of your own cup and make it overfilling before you can give without attachment to the results, because that's the only way to give, is to give away without attachment to the results. I'm still working on that myself, and I'm a work in progress, but I'm grateful to be aware and awake. It's nice to know that everyone is doing the best they can, so I give them grace, but most importantly, I step out of the race. I am capable of only doing so much, and it's okay to take a vacation day. Like today, I am free. I'm opening up my calendar for whatever comes through. I have nothing to do. So starting from this point, I give myself this freedom to just be whatever I want to be, like the kid I was when I was 3. I didn't have to pay bills or get up and do things I didn't want to do. Though that came later, when I was like 22, maybe even earlier. Yeah, probably earlier. Like, I started working at 12, 13. Cause mom and dad didn't pay for much, but they gave me a place to sleep and a roof over my head. But that's okay, I'm grateful for them, and I still love them, and I didn't understand a lot of what was going on with them, but it wasn't my war to fight. And it wasn't my fault, even though I took the blame for things I did not do. I found myself apologizing for things that I never would do. I know that I just want to get back to peace as quickly as possible. So I'll make sacrifices and apologize for things that I am not responsible for, just so I can get back to love with my friends. And sometimes that doesn't even work out, cause I apologize and it doesn't change anything. It only makes me look like I'm a pushover, and that's I am not. I am wanting to get back to love, to get back to peace, to get back to harmony, so I can create good music and be free, right? So in interactions, even though somebody might not be taking responsibility, I'll take responsibility just to get back to peace, and that's codependency. And that's something I'm working through right now in my life. I've already gotten sober. I stopped drinking and taking drugs over 6 years ago. But now I'm working on other aspects of my character that I couldn't see because I was too high or drunk. So this arrested development that's happened for me since I started drinking and driving at a young age, you know, the lack of maturity and evolution that happened as I was numbing myself, I had to pick up on later, at a later date when I got sober. So now I'm like rediscovering myself. I'm starting to find things that I never would have saw in myself if I was still drinking and drugging. So I'm grateful today to be sober. I'm grateful to help other people get sober. I'm grateful to not tell them what to do, but to live a life that's attractive and not promote what's going on with me. And then they ask me, what's going on with you, dude? Like, what happened? Like, I'm like, yeah, well, I just quit drinking. And they're like, oh, wow, okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do that yet. They're like, okay, cool. It's not my business what you do, but I'd like to see it through. If I can be of service to my fellow brothers and sisters, I would like to do just that. A little sloppy. This little thin pick doesn't really dig into lead lines very well. You just got to be really, really soft with it. Man, I got to practice. Let's talk about picking technique for a second. If you hold your pick in your thumb and you bring it, if it's sitting on the tip of your thumb like that, if you bring it down, yeah, by the way, I've got vitiligo right here. It's like the universe gave me a tattoo. This is where the fulcrum point is right here right? This is where you're resting, right? Let's say this is the pivot point. This is the pivot point, right? The shortest distance between the strike and the pivot point is going to cause less. You're only going to need so much motion to move, right? So the closer that you bring it to the fulcrum point, the less movement and the faster you can pick. And that's how you can get 16th note triplets. It's all about focus. Focus that point, that very sharp laser point. But sometimes it works better with like a jazz 3 pick, like that pick there. Oh yeah, I got one over here. This is like a jazz 3 pick. This is by Dunlop. John Petrucci, Eric Johnson, the guy from Rodrigo y Gabriela. Rodrigo uses this pick. It's got a better tone too. Thin picks are better for strumming. So yeah, there's your lesson for today, guys. I'm doing this musical meditation and expressing everything that's coming through my body right now. It's not me, I am just the vessel, and these are passing emotions. They're not here to stay. I ask them to leave, and I don't really like their company or the frequency, because your frequency is your currency. Your frequency is your currency. So keep your vibe high, drink water, eat good food. Make sure you don't take in too much sugar. And if you decide to eat meat, do it consciously, not constantly. This is a time that we get to wake up and take note of our lives and how we treat our bodies and our thoughts, yes, our mind. Oh, 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 oh. I'm sloppy. I could be better. I could be a cleaner guitar player, but I'm not so focused on the shred anymore. I have little tricks, but it's not about that. The music and the song and the message is what it's about for me. It's not about impressing girls. It's not about impressing other dude guitar players. It's like, I'm done with that. I'm here to represent the sun and high vibes and love and expand our capacity to give and receive love through the music, through the melody. Golden light above, grounded love below, harmonized creating flow. Bless this music with infinite multidimensional love and light, infinite gratitude for blessings received, activating my DNA and boosting my cellular activity, so I may be of service to the earth and all of humanity, sending ripples through the galaxy with my musicality and melody. Thank you for joining me. Peace.